and also within our marriage. Now, what about fun? How do we regain and enhance the fun in our marriage? You know, David and Claudia Arp remind us that fun in marriage is serious business. This quote reminds us that fun doesn't just happen. It requires planning, it requires time, and it requires being intentional. So the intentional couple develops and maintains intimacy and builds a sense of connection through planning and making conscious decisions. Some say, oh, that's not for me. I'm a spontaneous person. You can't plan for fun and intimacy. That just happens. Well, if it just happens for you, you know, that's terrific. Is there anyone here where it just happens? No? So we've got a room of about 100 people, and we're kind of proof of what I've seen in the counselling room as well, what we've seen in our own marriage, that we need to be intentional to have the greatest heights of fun and intimacy. And so if it happens for people, then that's terrific. But most of the time, if we don't plan it, it doesn't happen. And busyness and the web of life grows into our space for reflection and intimacy. Stephen Covey, in his book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, says you may talk of love and family fun, but if you never plan any time together, then your very lack of organisation gets in the way. William Doherty, a researcher and author in the States, talks of developing marriage rituals, regular activities that enhance warmth and love. He encourages us to look upon rituals as a way of punctuating the daily routine of life with exclamation marks. The normal routine activities, that we can actually punctuate them with exclamation marks. So to become a ritual, an activity needs to be repetitive, it needs to be coordinated, so discussed with each other and calibrated, and it needs to have significance, it needs to have meaning. So those 3 things are really important if you're developing a ritual to enhance your relationship. And a specific, simple daily ritual is the possibility of reconnecting with each other after being apart. And we looked a bit on that this morning. Now, we're going to do a skit that's purely fictitious. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Okay, here we go. Hi, honey, I'm home. Get down, good dog, good, stay. Whoa, good to see me, stay. Stop, settle, stay. Hi, honey, I'm home. Where are you? Oh, get down.
Kids, just stop arguing with
what's
kids.
happening? Hi, here I am.
Watching the TV. Your dad's home. For heaven's sake, will you listen?
Hi, how you going?
Oh, gosh. You wouldn't believe the day I've had. Your kids have been obnoxious. Really obnoxious. I mean, did you bring the milk home? You know, I'll be able to speak to you in a minute. And, you know, the dog spewed on the carpet. The brand new carpet.
You spewed on the carpet?
Yes.
Right, okay. Now, who was the one reconnecting there?
The dog.
That's right. She was consistent, enthusiastic, and the moment was meaningful for her. How different is that from when we were first dating, eh? That we're actually so pleased to see each other. We run to greet each other. We're so overjoyed. So we can try and work out how this could turn into a reconnecting ritual, so the returning person feels as welcome as the dog makes us. Now, we started off with like reconnecting koala, but that didn't work out because we found they just ate leaves and slept, so that wasn't the go, okay? So then we had to get our golden retriever puppy. And here's Heather and Sasha, and she's being trained to be a connecting ritual puppy. And now Heather's got this new technique.
I compete with Sasha to see who can get to the door first and provide the warmest welcome.
That's right.
Yeah? So, yeah, that's my goal.
That's your goal, that's right. So there's lots of other connection rituals, and we're going to stand up and practice one of these in a minute. And we love reusing this each time because it's one of the most joyous things, and that's the idea of the 10-second kiss. And there's a whole book written about that, and it explains the fact that if a couple says hello and goodbye with each other with a 10-second kiss, the warmth and the security in their marriage escalates dramatically. Now we see Heather trying the 10-second kiss here. Okay? All right? So,
John wouldn't stand still long enough.
so Heather's practicing on the dolphin for the 10-second kiss. We're each going to have a chance to practice the 10-second kiss on our partners now. I'd like you to stand up and take a couple of steps at least from each other.